Our patient population consists of about 500 individuals. About 99% of those individuals have type 2 diabetes. The type 1 individuals have a autoimmune condition that predisposes them to destruction of their ability to make insulin, whereas the type 2 individuals have an issue with insulin resistance. We know we're being influenced by foodstuff, by advertising, by bright packages that draws us and appeals to children and adults alike with food preservatives, with high fructose corn syrup, with a variety of other things that we really don't know in terms of what deleterious effects may have on our bodies long term, and or our children and the generations to come.
Elka, my name is Richard Litton. They call me Shot. My name is with Tim. I was born here in the San Isabella Indian Reservation, just below me, about 500 feet. I've lived here most of my life. The mountain is where my great-grandfather lived. He had a house there back in the canyon. We would be there with him. He would teach us the ways of the forest, what the forest could give us, and how to hunt. Like the old days. I thought that this would be a good venue to be able to get into the minds of each other and kind of pick the minds and see how things work, because I thought if we had, me and then James, who I know was a diabetic and who I know also had struggles just like I did, if we could talk about how we have coped with it.
Well, when you lose your kidneys, you gotta filter your blood because of all the bad stuff in your blood. So you got to go in every 2 days, and depending, it's anywhere from 3.5 hours to 4 hours at a time, and then just run your blood through a filter. I went through a lot of dialysis with relatives, and they're all gone. They all passed while I was going to dialysis with them, and it's like, man, am I next? That's what I used to think, am I next? Because I seen all my, relatives. I seen Chucky in there. I seen my cousin Betty Jean was in there. Ann Smith, she's still going, but I don't know how she's doing. But a lot of them had just passed away. When I turned 52 and I start looking back on everything, I kept thinking about how I used to drink all the time, or on the weekends do this, and I kept looking back. It's like, man, I guess I was an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic. On my birthday, I quit drinking. I go, this is the last time I'm cold turkey tomorrow. I went 2 months without drinking, and that's when I lost my kidneys. It was too late. I'm the one that is the example. I'm a good example of what not to do when you have diabetes. I've been there. I had it. I lost my kidneys. If you got it, you need to take care of it. You can't just let it go or take it for granted like I did. Earlier on in dialysis just took a toll on me, and I went for 1 year, which was 1 year too long. But there was a time when I wanted to quit dialysis. I just want to say hell with it, because it was just taking a big toll on my body. I couldn't handle it. And then my nephrologist came in and one day, and I told him that, and he had a long talk with me. He told me that you got a lot of family, a lot of people care about you, and he goes, I don't see it happening. He said, you're a fighter, so here I am, And I tell people now, I said, watch out. I said, anything's possible. I said, look at me. It happened to me. I lost my kidneys, and I didn't expect that at all,
A lot of people don't think that any of the complications are going to happen to them. The neuropathy and the loss of limbs, they just don't think it's going to happen to them, especially if they're young. So they don't tend to take care of themselves as stringently because, when you're young, you don't want to be acknowledging a disease like that. I think that the ADA does a lot of work to help educate people, but a lot of people really don't want to hear it. It's a real systemic disease. You have cardiovascular problems that'll, crop up because you probably will have hypertension too. And hypertension is very, very hard on the heart, and it's hard on the kidneys. A lot of people who have diabetes end up on dialysis. You know, sugar molecules are very, very large. So the process of filtering these things from the system tends to wear them out. People who have pre-diabetes or even, you know, diabetes and they take care of themselves, if you exercise, you can work off that sugar by, you know, using your muscles to burn it off.
We're susceptible to having diabetes. The Indians are, without a doubt. And, you know, it started way back, when we were young. We could probably stop that if it was the parents take a keen advancement towards being able to do that.
Peer pressure for the kids is huge, you know. Everybody's eating hot Cheetos. Everybody's eating the tacos, the burritos and stuff. My name is Bradley Wachenio. I guess I don't really have a title. It's all volunteer work, you know, so I just, you know, I'm the coach, I guess. I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I teach a kids program. My brother's a personal trainer, and I'll teach him, you know, martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he teaches like the basics in health and fitness, takes him on runs, you know. My brother, when we were younger, I was really overweight, you know, I was really big, and he was, you know, a real skinny guy. And when I got into middle school, my brother was just getting into high school, and he told my dad he wanted to be a personal trainer, you know. And so my dad told him, right, your first client's your brother. And we started just working out every day, you know. He would take me on little runs. I barely made it, you know, half a mile and I was dead, you know. But I started losing weight and I started falling in love with it, but I was still kind of big, and, you know, I got in a lot of fights growing up. You know, I got expelled from high school, got in a lot of trouble. My brother, you know, he's real straightforward, all about school and sports, and he told me, you're going to this MMA gym to try it out, you know. So we went, and I fell in love and just changed my whole mindset on the world, you know. It just like calmed me down, and yeah, so I swear by the martial arts. You know, I came here and I haven't left since. It's been about 8 years now. There's a lot of kids in my program that are overweight, you know, and I show them constantly the pictures of me when I was younger, you know, show them like, this is where I was, you know, don't think you can't do it. I honestly feel like if I didn't switch, you know, my health and fitness around the way I did, I think I would have went down that road, you know, getting diabetes, because a lot of people in my family have it, you know. It's all over our community, obviously, you know. I mean, all there is tacos, burritos, chips, you know, and soda. Everybody drinks pop all the time, you know, and it's just, so I mean, I know nutrition has a huge part in it. You know, we're trying to break that cycle with them right now, showing that that's not our culture, you know what I mean, that's not us.
We would never have diabetes if we lived the way they lived and ate what they ate. You know that this is a samtai tree, this is a kopash tree, this is acorn is kopash. This acorn, you make shui out of it. We never had problems with it. We lived good, normal lives.
As soon as sugar was taken out of my diet and I started exercising, my eyesight came back. With the help of the American Diabetes Association and my coaches, I was able to, like I said, put on a pedometer. My coach actually walked with me for a long time to build my confidence. I'm confident now that I'm able to, I go out into the arena and I dance, I walk everywhere, I'm not afraid, I'm full of energy, and diabetes, it's not going to stop me.
Culturally, traditionally, our lifestyle was such that it prevented it. That was our medicine. So I think we can get there if we go back to our roots, where we came from.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. It'll be day to day, but you can do it.
Take it one step at a time. And I would encourage you, just start walking. Walk a few minutes a day, and then that just starts to open up this happiness within your soul to want to do more. Going out on a bicycle, you know, playing ball, playing catch. Allow your body to move, because when we're moving, we are burning calories. And when we're burning calories, we're lowering our blood sugar.
I think they just got to find what they love, what they really want to do, and know that they can get it. You know what I mean? They know that it's in their grasp, they can do it. Surround yourself with positive people, you know, and the people that are on the same track as you are, and you'll get there.
When you get done with that workout, you just feel, I feel good. I feel really good about myself, you know, like I accomplished something for the day. I mean, you just feel really good, you know. It's been a big challenge, but I think I've done very good with it.
Live every day like you really, really want it, you know, and that is my motivation. To keep my diabetes, because I know it's killing me, and to keep it at a level to where I can function and be able to do what I want till when the horse comes to get me, okay, I'm gone. You know, that's cool. But I mean, you know, I've lived a decent life now, and I want to continue on it. My motivation is that, life itself.